Before England stood in their way, before the quarter-final dream became real, before the football world could understand what happened. Norway knocked Brazil out of the FIFA World Cup. Brazil won, Norway 2. Erling Haaland scored both, moving level with Mbappe and Messi in the Golden Boot race with 7 goals. Neymar's late penalty was nothing more than a consolation. For the first time in history, Norway reached a World Cup quarter-final. But just how good was Norway actually? Norway built their tournament foundation in the heavy summer heat of Group 1. They opened their campaign in New Jersey, sweeping Iraq aside in a commanding 4-1 victory. 5 days later, they survived a chaotic 5-goal battle against Senegal, securing a 3-2 win, before suffering a heavy 1-4 defeat to powerhouse France. Despite that setback, their second-place finish guaranteed passage to the knockout stage. In the round of 32, Côte d'Ivoire pushed them to the absolute limit, but a gritty 2-1 victory proved this squad possessed the defensive steel to grind out results. Every step was earned, forging a resilient team now standing on the precipice of a historic quarter-final clash with England. For 78 minutes against Brazil, Erling Haaland was a ghost. Starved of service, he watched from afar as Norway's compact block absorbed relentless pressure. But during a late hydration break, manager Ståle Solbakken grabbed his talisman, demanding he empty the tank for one final push. It took just 4 minutes to get the answer. In the 79th minute, Haaland erupted, rising high to meet a lofted cross with a powerful looping header past Alisson. Then, after Brazil equalised from the penalty spot, the smiling assassin struck again in stoppage time. Latched onto a direct pass, he turned his defender with pure strength and fired a low, cold finish into the bottom corner. The clinical brace took his international tally to 60 goals in just 53 caps. It was a masterclass in patience, movement and mental focus, proving that football is ultimately decided by moments. Norway's rise to the elite did not begin in 2026. In the 1990s, the nation briefly shook the football world, qualifying for the 1994 and 1998 World Cups. A generation led by Ole Gunnar Solskjær, Tore André Flo, John Arne Riise and Alfie Haaland proved Norway could produce world-class talent. Yet a 28-year tournament exile followed. Norway had exceptional players, but they lacked a collective movement. The rebuild started with sweeping youth reforms in 2015. Modern academies emerged, and clubs like Molde, Rosenborg, and especially Bodo Glimt pioneered a fast, brave, and organised playing philosophy. Young prospects began moving to Europe's top leagues earlier, equipped with tactical intelligence and unwavering belief. It turned a country of isolated stars into a unified, formidable football engine. Norway's engine runs on a clinical blueprint of fear, control, and tactical discipline. Erling Haaland strikes fear into opposing backlines, while Martin Ødegaard provides absolute control. Antonio Nusa injects unpredictability on the wing, and Andreas Schjelderup acts as a direct threat. Alexander Sørloth provides raw physical presence up front, while Christopher Eicher and goalkeeper Ørjan Nyland anchor the defence with calm, supported by Patrick Berg's balance in midfield. At the heart is Ødegaard. He is the team's brain, constantly scanning before receiving, finding hidden passing lanes and linking midfield to attack. If Haaland is the hammer, Ødegaard is the hand that guides it. This individual brilliance fits perfectly into a system built around a compact defensive block and rapid vertical attacks. They exploit early balls to Haaland, find Ødegaard between the lines, and leverage wide runners, second balls, set pieces, physical duels, counter-attacks, and precise pressing triggers. Norway became dangerous by becoming more Norwegian. Brazil brought 5 world titles and constant pressure to MetLife Stadium. Neymar led an attack that repeatedly sliced through Norway's backline, but 34-year-old goalkeeper Ørjan Nyland stood firm, stopping Guimaraes' penalty and blocking a clear Neymar breakaway. Norway survived through patience. One defensive lapse, one quick transition, and one world-class striker can decide a knockout tie. That pattern now shifts to the quarter-final against England. It sets up a direct clash between Erling Haaland and Harry Kane. To advance, Martin Ødegaard must withstand high-intensity English pressing, while Norway's midfield battles for second balls and physical supremacy. Norway's breakthrough instantly reshaped the business of the game. With Haaland and Ødegaard driving global marketability, Adidas secured a multi-year partnership, and transfer valuations for young Norwegian prospects spiked by nearly 30%. European scouts descended on the elite Syrian, hunting for the next breakout star, but commercial buzz quickly yields to a heavier burden. As opponents adjust, Norway faces the ultimate test of tournament longevity. Can this system function without Haaland? Can they handle the pressure of being feared? The hardest thing is not shocking the world once. It is proving the shock was never an accident. Norway is no longer chasing the giants, they have become one. The global football order has officially shifted. Subscribe for more deep dive sports documentaries.